Hello folks, Multi here. It is May 16th, 2024. And this is what it looks like outside. Yeah, it's a little rainy today. It's going to be a little stormy too, I do believe. I'm not sure. I think it's raining. Yeah, it definitely is. I could hear it. Oh, so I have quite a day ahead of me today. And, well, I'm going to have to set you down on the top of the fridge here. Hopefully you can kind of see me. Yeah, kind of. So, anyways, what I'm up to today. One of the things I'm up to today, I'll give you a hint. This is my 3DS, by the way. So, yeah, I'm doing that today. And also, I have to do a lot of cleaning up in my apartment today because my landlords are going to be doing their what they call walkthrough, basically, in a couple hours. It is currently 11:30 a.m. I think it is. Well, it's a quarter to noon. Okay, so yeah, quarter to noon, and yeah, I'm just cleaning up the place. Kind of. I'm not gonna do that much because, like, I don't know, like, how clean does it need to be for just a walkthrough? Like, I mean, how thorough are they gonna be looking, basically? And how much do they care, like, how clean it is? Because, I mean, like, generally a lot of landlords can be kind of, strict about that, but it's like, yeah, maybe they'll understand that a person lives here, so they're not constantly cleaning the place, like, all the time. Sometimes people just kind of, they use their place that they live in to rest, recover between work days. It's not always going to be clean all the time, so, but a lot of people don't understand that, so, yeah. But like, my place doesn't look that bad. It just looks like a place that that some person lives in. It's not like hoarder levels bad, I mean, like, there's piles of crap everywhere, like the papers and stuff and electronics and shit. But like, it's a little cluttered, but like, it's not that dirty. So I don't know. But needless to say, basically, I have to. I'm gonna be driving. I don't want to be in here when they're doing that. Basically, like, I always try to be like out of the apartment whenever they ever have to come in, because I don't want to be here when they are in here, because it's just so awkward. Like, do I stand around awkwardly and wait for them to do what they're doing, or do I sit at my computer, do my normal thing? No, it's kind of weird. Like, I don't want to sit at my computer and play games while someone's walking around behind me, like, looking at shit and judging my place, basically. I don't want to be in here. So, like, whenever they tell me, we're going to be here, like, somewhere between this range of time, I just go out and drive during that time. And apparently that's the case today, because they're going to be here. What's the times again? Between 1:30 and 3:30 p.m. today. And the problem with that is that normally I sleep from 12:30 to 8:30. So, yeah, it's just, ugh. So I have to be driving basically my car around until, well, based on my plan is to just come back at 4 o'clock and then finally go to bed, basically. And then after that, the stress is finally over. But like, I just hate crap like this. Like, I always have to, they always give me like a 2 or 3 day notice at best to, kind of clean my place up, just because I feel like I have to. Like, whenever they're going to be coming in here, I want it to be looking as best as it possibly does. But, like, at the same time, how much will they understand that a person just lives here, so it's not going to look perfect, I don't know. But this is kind of deja vu, because they did this last year, too. They did this, there was actually, I made a vlog just like this, where well, not right now, because, like, I'm still in the apartment, but, like, I made a vlog where I was driving around, basically, last year, around this time in May. Well, it was the same thing, basically. They were doing this whole walk through my place. There were no specified hours, and they didn't really say anything, so, but I still went through a lot of effort to clean it back then, too, so, I don't know, yeah. So anyways, the previous vlog that I made, I was kind of, like, really down and stressed about work. Well, I kind of still am, but I'm also kind of over it. But the thing is, like, I am actually going to be making a big change here in the near future. Let's just say Walmart is not my future anymore. I don't see it as my future from this day forward. Basically, yeah, I'm just kind of out of it. I'm done with this company. I really am. It's the thing is, like, Walmart is the biggest employer in the United States. Like, it is, like, basically more people work for this company than any other company in the United States. Like, no joke. So it's kind of a big deal that I'm actually considering quitting that place, because I've worked for this company for the past 8.5 years. Ever since October 2015, I've worked here, and I wasn't. Yeah, apparently I wasn't vlogging at the time. Well, I made the 2015 vlog the month after that, but like I didn't really talk about it that much. I think besides that, I was doing my Let's Plays. I was doing the Let's Play of Happy Feet 2 when I talked about applying for a job there, and I had no idea back then that I was still gonna be working there to this very day. Like 8 years later, but here I am. Not to mention I worked at 5 different stores too. I haven't really talked about my career that much, but like, I think after I quit Walmart, I'll probably talk about it more. Just kind of go through, like, share my whole experience working there for the past, for all this time. But like, I'm just totally out of it at this point. I've lost all my motivation, because like, what's kept me working there all this time for the most part is, for one thing, it's paid enough to, provide for the life that I have, basically. I've been able to live by myself basically ever since I started working there, so I'm thankful for that. And I've also, like, it's supported this whole lifestyle of me collecting video games, so obviously this is proof enough that I've gotten something out of working for this company. But it's just, I'm not happy. Like, I'm not as happy as I should be working for a company, basically. And it's just too much, it's just too much. The expectations are just ridiculous on overnight stalkers. But it's just, I don't even want to do a different job there. I just want to quit. I just want to be done with this company and move on somewhere else. I have another place in mind, but, one last thing I wanted to mention in this vlog is that it was exactly 10 years ago today that I ran competitively for the final time. In the spring of 2014, that was my senior year of high school, and I was in track. There was a meet on this day that was my very last time competing, basically, in a running event, and that was I think it was a leagues championships or something like that. I think I talked about it in my vlog at the time. I'm not sure, because I'm actually publishing the 2014 vlogs going forward, basically, and I'm going to be talking about the stuff that happened 10 years ago, including me graduating high school and all that. So I'll probably go more into that as we get closer to that date, which is June 7th. June 7th this year is 10 years since I graduated high school, and it'll be interesting to talk about, like, how much has changed since then. I could do that for a lot of things, like the fact that 10 years ago was the last time I ran competitively, so I haven't really exercised much since then, besides just going on walks occasionally. But yeah, I developed quite a bit of leg muscles during that time when I was competing. Anyways, just like usual, my brain's scrambled, and I've just got so much I could talk about, but I'm just going to leave it there for now, I guess. I could show you a little bit of the driving around, basically, that I'm going to be doing for 2 hours, basically. Just not be here while they're doing that, and maybe it'll just be fine. I don't know. Yeah, I do gotta clean up my fridge at least. I at least make it look a little presentable, essentially, and I need to do that anyways, so this is a good, motivation to do it. So, anyways, folks, that's all here for now. So, yeah. God, this sucks. I'm so tired. It is now, probably, like around 1:30 now. So, time has started. I gotta wait 2 hours, and then head back to my place finally, and then I can sleep. But, like, I'm just so tired of this, man. Why can't they do this, like, earlier in the day? Like, why can't they do this in the morning? I'm sure some people who are not morning people will probably be asking the same thing. Like, why can't they do it later? So, it just sucks no matter what time they do it, let's face it. But, like, I just really wish they would earlier, so that way I could actually go to bed on time. But it's not on them to know when my sleep schedule is or my work schedule or anything like that. And because of that, that's why they can't require me to be there for this walkthrough, is because for all they know I could be at work or something. But that's the beauty of it, is I don't have to be there, so it's good and bad at the same time. Anyways, I'm sitting here at Arby's. I'm gonna eat something because I haven't had anything to eat since 5 o'clock this morning at work during my lunch break. And in case you're wondering what I got myself a French Swiss or French Swiss and dip or something like that. It's really good stuff, really good. Just like a roast beef basically with roast beef cheddar, but French style, you know. It's really good. I recommend it strongly. Yeah, so just as a reminder for those of you who don't know, I work night shift at Walmart, overnight shift ever since 2021. I've mentioned this in quite a few vlogs since then, but some people, this might be the first vlog that some people are watching, so just wanted to clarify. That's why I'm really tired right now, because Earl might be asleep right now for an hour at this point. But yeah, so I gotta drive my car around for 2 hours and wait for that 2 hour time period to end, and then I can go home and finally get to sleep. And yeah, I mean, like at home, there's a lot of good stuff going on. Like the whole me getting into emulation scene ever since last year. That's been a lot of fun. Like just doing that, you know, getting into the whole game reservation and shit like that. That is just, yeah, it just feels like peak gaming basically for me already up to this point. You know, because I have so many consoles I can play on and so many games for many of them. And on top of that, I've also got better ways to play them on PC. So things could not be any better as far as like gaming goes. But obviously, with me doing you know what to my 3DS today, I'm gonna need basically after I finish this process, I'm gonna be dumping my 3DS games onto my PC and trying the Citra emulator for 3DS basically. So I'm very much looking forward to that, and that'll give me something fun to do over the weekend, which, as if I wasn't already having a lot of fun playing Wii U games on my PC via Cemu. So yeah, things are just looking really good as far as that goes, like just hobbies and stuff. Like I'm very happy with what I do like outside of work, aside from the fact that I need to develop healthier habits, like as far as like eating and exercise goes. You know, like it's the beginning of the warm season in Wisconsin. Like it's gonna be warm pretty much from here on out. We don't have to worry about snow for several months at this point. But um, I still haven't gotten to the habit yet of like going on walks, which is what I should be doing. And like maybe, and I was thinking like, it's very possible that when I do quit Walmart, I might give myself like a week or two off, because I'm going to be saving up money before that happens, and that's why I'm waiting a little bit. I want to have some money saved up, and also vacation time, because after I quit Walmart, I'm going to get my vacation time cashed out in my final paycheck. So I could, if I have a week's worth of vacation time, then I could use the money from that to take a week off and survive on that before I start my next job. And my next job that I'm looking at, that I'm seriously considering, involves a lot of driving around. Basically, it's 8 to 5, Monday through Friday, and it's a lot of driving around. Basically, that's all I can say about it for now. It's not going to be like Uber or Lyft or DoorDash or anything like that. I'm not doing jobs like that. I refuse to. After I quit Walmart, there's gonna be no more work in retail, no more fast food, like any of those industries. I have no interest in whatsoever. Especially like just in general, working with people, with customers. That's just something I can't do. That's not my thing. I just don't like working with people, basically. And being on third shift at Walmart is kind of part of that, because that's, you know, because we're closed for most of my shift, basically. So it just works out that way. But with this new job, I'll pretty much never have to work with you know, customers like the normal people, basically. Like I'll still be working with other workers, sort of, basically. But yeah, for the most part, I'm gonna be by myself most of the time. So yeah, there was a car that just pulled up behind me, and then they backed up into this spot. I was a little worried there, like, are they gonna try to rob me or something? That was a little creepy. Anyways, this vlog has been going on for way too long, so I'm gonna go out driving for an hour and a half. Then I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna go to bed, and that's gonna be it for today, folks. So I will see y'all later. Goodbye now.